recently what I've been feeling is that my formula is really sort of, not only do I feel as though a large breadth of people are sort of, not as though they don't like it, but I think that people are just organically losing interest, which is completely normal. And I shouldn't sort of be dooming about it, and I shouldn't sort of be like, grr. I need to think of something new to do, and I need to change something in a way that is, in a way that's honest to myself, and in a way that you deserve. Recently, I've been having like a bit of a bad habit of, there are a lot of nights where I kind of get quite despondent because I read something a while ago, which was that serotonin and dopamine are just like any other drug, where once you reach a certain high, you will need to have more of it to reach that high again. Recently, I've been sort of having a lot of nights where I wind up feeling very depressed, and I will sort of walk out onto my balcony, and I'll sit down with a beer and just look at the view and wonder, will I ever be that happy again? And I know that I won't if I don't change something. And I don't know what to change is the thing. And that's what kind of why I wanted to stream today, was to sort of brainstorm and think about what to do next, because as more time goes by, the more that I'm getting frustrated and the more that I'm losing my will to keep doing the same thing day in, day out. Oh, today I'll play an indie game. Today I'll, do an endurance stream. Today I'll do an ASMR and give you kisses and stuff. There's so much that I want to do that I'm incapable of doing because I am sat here doing all of this all the time, every day. And I think the thing is, it's difficult to pull myself away from this because it has worked so well in the past, and it still is working very well. Like, the thing is, I can't stop because this is my job and I'm happy with it and I'm successful. And then I think about some other people, getting their start in VTubing who would be, who would reach this level and would be like, I'm so happy. And I feel like I should be happy too, but I'm not. And I think Spider-Verse, of all things, made me realize that I'm not happy with the way that things are in a certain way. I think that I feel burnt out not with streaming as a whole, but with the never-ending race to produce content, right? I've had this epiphany multiple times. I think that I'm incapable, like fundamentally incapable, of being a traditional content creator, because I really look up to people like Mr. and like Shoto, for example, who always are thinking of that next thing. They always have, and I think that to an extent, it's always like, this is how you make a good thumbnail. This is how you do a good tweet. This is how you do this. This is how you do that. For me, I just have this weird, like, gut aversion to that kind of thing. And I know that I could be way more sort of successful if I was able to embrace that side of this career, but I just don't want to. I just don't want to think about, like, I mean, let's think about this stream today, right? It's not necessarily clickbait, but I thought about just typing Zatsudan, hey guys, I'm back. Let's be honest. No one would, there wouldn't be 5,500 people in here. There might be 3, right? A big part of content creation, let's be honest, is sacrificing your common sense to reach a higher level of success, right? And as much as I've thought about trying to do that, I don't think that I can. And not that anyone is wrong for having done that. I think also something that kind of makes me want to really make a change is the fact that I think for people outside of VTubing as a whole, it's really kind of impenetrable, I think. And maybe that's just from my perspective. So let me hit you guys with a really scary fact. I don't watch VTubers. I tune in and I support my friends. And I have watched clips before. So, but what I'm trying to say is that me, as a normie, as a Hollywood-enjoying, milk-drinking, dumb foreign Western man, I have to be completely honest, sometimes I don't really get the appeal. You know? If I think about my own content in a vacuum, I get why it's appealing to you, but then I think about myself, and I think, would I enjoy watching this content? And I probably wouldn't. It's a niche interest, but, well, yeah, like, sure, it's a niche interest, but I think the issue is that the niche itself, while the amount of content being made for it is growing, the amount of people that are in that niche is shrinking. And the way that a niche survives is by expanding. Is by expanding and by innovating, by coming up with a new corner of that niche. Perhaps a niche that appeals to more people than were in the niche to begin with. Make my content normie? No. I'm not going to become Mr. Beast or anything. I'm not going to sit around and be like, I put 30,000 people in this meat grinder. I know VTubing is already a niche. That's what I'm saying, is that the niche across the board is facing a problem of limited appeal. It's sort of sucked up the vast majority of the people who enjoy it. And what we're noticing is that rather than pulling in more new people, it's kind of seeing a point where people are losing interest at a faster rate than new people are gaining interest. What I'm saying is that, yes, it's niche, but what if, crazy idea, what if it was easy to enjoy for different people? Instead of, throwing ourselves upon the sword of tradition and saying, well, this is what's worked before, let's do it over and over and over and over and over again, because the niche likes it, why not try and pull more people into that niche and show them what's so great about us? So yeah, that's kind of just, that's what I've mostly been thinking about, is that for a long time, I'd say like at least 6 months now, I've been kind of feeling, dissatisfied with the way that I've been making content, because it doesn't feel like something, no longer does it feel truly honest to myself. It feels like I'm sort of carrying on with the status quo of something that I used to love, but I think as time has gone on, my motivation for a lot of it is because I know that you like it, and I want to do nice things for you because I'm thankful to you. I just need to ask in a really serious way, and I know that the answer is going to be yes. I know that you will support me, but I have a lot of problems with being unable to please people and getting upset. And what I want to do is ask for something very important. Just tell me in plain English, if I change my content, if I stream a little bit less in order to put more time and energy into different kinds of things, would that be okay with you? Would you still support me? What you deserve is me at my best, not constantly running in circles, trying to sort of do what everyone else is doing. I need to get off the beaten path, and I need to do something that is unique to me. And so that's what I'm going to do. I will not be, so for anyone who's panicking, I'm not leaving. I will not be, when it comes to streams, I might do slightly less, but I will still be streaming every week. I just need to think about how to do this.